Hi, I'm Sally Thibault, and in this video today, we're going to be tapping to stick to that new habit. Or changing new habits can be really challenging. I've done a lot of work with clients around the 5 steps of change. And at the beginning of a changed habit, it's just hard. You've got to rely on willpower. But man, sometimes you just got to keep on going to break through it. But of course, with EFT, we can make that process just a little bit easier. So whatever the habit is, whether it's you want to eat intuitive eating, or eat differently, or exercise, or stay off social media, whatever it is, I'm going to be tapping on that today. All right, I want you to think about new habit you want to implement, and just measure the level of resistance you have to that right now. I'm going to say 10. I'm going to say my stomach. Okay. Here we go. Even though I'm feeling this huge level of resistance to this new habit, and it's about a level 10, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though this new habit is creating a bit of a drama, I can feel myself slipping back to old patterns. I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though I really want to implement this new habit, my level of resistance is really high, and I can feel it in my stomach. I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. This level of resistance is so high. I really want to implement this new habit, but my level of resistance is so high. I really want to implement this new habit, but I'm struggling. My level of resistance is so high. I really want to implement this new habit, but my level of resistance is so high. This change is hard. My level of resistance is so high. I'm finding it hard to be motivated to stick to it. My level of resistance to this habit is really high. I'm finding it really hard to stick with it. This level of resistance is so high. I'm struggling to stick with this new habit. Take a deep breath and let it go. Now, this is a good one for writing down all those times in the past where you wanted to implement a new habit and you've let yourself down, or you found it too hard, or you tried to make a change, like too big a change. And that can impact as well, because habits need to take a step forward. So I'm going to assume that, just write all those down. You're going to tap on all those, of course, but I'm just going to assume it's down to a 0 or 2, and you're kind of going, yeah, I think I can do it. All right, let's go. Even though my level of resistance was quite high, it's somewhat lower now. And I'm just going to take one step at a time. Even though that level of resistance to this new habit was quite high, I'm just going to take one day at a time. Even though I really want to implement this habit, I know it's going to make a huge difference to me. But I'm going to give myself a break and just take it one day at a time. Tapping. I'm going to take it one day at a time. I'm going to give myself a break. I'm just going to take it one day at a time. There'll be some challenges, but I choose to tap on any limiting beliefs around implementing this new habit. I choose to take one day at a time. I choose to take one day at a time. Take a deep breath and let it go. Now, I want you to create that vision in your mind right now of you achieving this habit so it becomes a habit. What difference is it going to make in your life? How differently will you feel? Okay, hands on hips and doing that power pose. Just how will that feel when you implement that new habit? How will it change your life and how will you feel? So good. Okay. Just remember too, the EFT for mastering personal use. Mastering EFT for personal use. I'll get it right in a minute. Link is below if you want to know more details about how to do EFT. And remember to click on the link to subscribe and leave me a comment below. Share this with somebody you know that's trying really hard to change a habit that might be really struggling. I'll see you soon.